Welcome to the HASK application. When you download this application, you'll see this icon. You can click on that and you'll see an input window which asks you to enter vital signs. To activate this icon, which is hypertension decision aid algorithm, you will have to put systolic and diastolic blood pressure. To activate the diabetes decision aid tool, you will have to input hemoglobin A1C. Other vital signs are not mandatory. However, if you put height and weight, the application will calculate the BMI. So let's try 150 over 90 and see how this icon becomes red. This icon also becomes red. However, this application has some resource materials and we'll review this window later. So let's put height and weight, and we'll put the hemoglobin A1C as 7. So now we have all three icons activated. So we'll open hypertension decision aid algorithm. It will guide you through several questions. This is a hyperlink to get to the accessmedicine.com, and you as a student or faculty have an access to this website, so you would be asked to input your credentials. Then you simply answer yes/no questions. Is patient on blood pressure medications? Yes, say yes. Does patient take his medication as prescribed? Let's say no. Let's ask if patient can afford the medication. Let's say yes. Then we need to evaluate the barrier, why patient is not taking the medications. Let's say there's no barrier. We need to implement the ask-tell-ask communication technique to find out more about what is going on. So this is a hyperlink that will lead you to American Medical Association Steps Forward website, where you can review all three health literacy improvement communication techniques: ask-tell-ask, teach back, and action planning. Okay, let's go back. So if patient understands, so we need to ask permission to follow up and enroll this patient into the RN chronic panel. Diabetes decision aid tool works about the same. There's different it's basically the same question. So if patient able to repeat, well, here's the same website that you can go back to, and you can also open the teachback communication technique and review how to initiate it. So if patient is not able to repeat, then you would have to do it again or ask somebody else to repeat that. If patient is able to repeat, there's no action required. If patient on diabetes medications and does take medications as prescribed and does state information correctly, but hemoglobin A1C is still elevated, the application will guide you to initiate an action plan. You can review your action plan right here again. And this icon will open up a PDF file that will have two PDF files in English and in Spanish. Eventually, you'll be able to print out these documents. Okay, let's review this resource icon. So we have 3 red bars indicating that something is off. So that tells us the patient is in hypertension stage 2. If you open hyperlink right here, it will guide you to the heart.org, where you can review with the patient the needed information and eventually print it out for the patient. Here you can see that hemoglobin A1C 7% indicate the patient has diabetes. These are 2 hyperlinks. One leads to the CDC website, where you can find useful information and print it out for your patient as you desire. And the second hyperlink leads to diabetes.org. And eventually you can find out useful information right here as well and print it out for your patient. Body mass index indicates this patient has BMI of 33, which is class 1 obesity. You can open up this hyperlink. It will guide you to cdc.gov. Again, you can find useful information right here for your patient. Let's go back and let's say we reset all the input values, and let's say the patient has normal blood pressure. See, this icon will not be active. Let's say patient has normal BMI and patient hemoglobin A1C is within normal range. So only one icon is activated, and it is activated only to allow you to go into the resources as you need. So these are green links indicated that everything is normal, and you can still see the websites and review with your patient as you desire. This is about it. I hope you enjoy using this application. I will appreciate any feedback. My website, my email and telephone number is on this document. Thank you very much.